We went after the terrorist masterminds who committed the October 7th massacre. And we did so in Qatar, which gives safe haven. It harbors terrorists. It finances Hamas. It gives its terrorist chieftains sumptuous villas. It gives them everything.
Have you ever heard about a neutral country that mediates conflicts being attacked because they are hosting the talks from one of the parties of the conflict? It's never happened. Hamas office was established, was done with coordination, request by the Americans, by the Israelis. They've been using it as a communication channel for them, for Gaza, for all those years.
September 15th, 2025. As Gaza lies in ruins under relentless Israeli bombardment, Doha, the capital of Qatar, becomes the center of global attention. Leaders from more than 50 Arab and Muslim nations gather for an emergency summit after an Israeli airstrike hit Qatari soil. For many, this was a red line crossed. Hours earlier, harrowing reports flood global media. Civilians killed, including 6-year-old Palestinian twins. Hospitals in Gaza are overwhelmed, the blockade tightens, and a humanitarian catastrophe grows by the hour. Against this backdrop, Doha convenes an extraordinary Arab and Islamic summit. The mission: to show absolute solidarity with the Palestinian people, and to send a unified political and diplomatic message to Israel and its allies. Images from the summit are historic. Arab, Iranian, and Turkish leaders side by side, united under one cause. Nations often divided, now seated together, as Qatar steps into the spotlight as a key geopolitical player. The final communiqué leaves no room for doubt. The participating nations: 1. Condemn Israeli strikes on Gaza and the attack on Qatar. 2. Call for an immediate and lasting ceasefire. 3. Demand international protection for Palestinians. And 4. Threaten economic and diplomatic measures against Israel if attacks continue.
The final communiqué from the Doha Summit delivered a clear and united message. Arab and Islamic nations rejected Israel's ongoing escalation, condemned the targeting of civilians, and reaffirmed their commitment to stand with the Palestinian people. But as leaders were calling for restraint, new revelations underscored just how high the stakes had become. According to Axios, Israel's attempted strike on Qatari soil aimed at assassinating top Hamas leaders not only failed, but backfired dramatically. While 5 Hamas members and a Qatari security officer were killed, the key targets survived. The attack derailed negotiations, outraged Qatar, and fueled international solidarity with Doha.
To the future of these talks, at this point, not clear.
I mean, I don't have an answer for this because really I see a meaningless talk. Right now what we are doing, and I think that I've been rethinking even about the entire process for the last few weeks, that Netanyahu was just wasting our time. He wasn't serious about anything. We were thinking that we are dealing with civilized people. That's the way we are dealing with others. And the action that he took, it's very, I cannot describe it, but it's a barbaric action.
Instead of isolating Hamas, the strike isolated Israel. Arab and Muslim leaders rushed to Qatar in a wave of support, and the summit became a symbol of defiance against Netanyahu's increasingly reckless strategy. Even within Washington, officials questioned Israel's judgment and feared the destabilizing consequences. In the end, what was meant to weaken Qatar only strengthened its role as a central stage in the regional balance of power. The failed strike, combined with the unified voice of the summit, left Israel facing mounting pressure abroad and a new sense of Arab and Islamic solidarity rising from Doha.
Atlas Uncovered, your lens on the world's power struggles. Subscribe, share, and stay informed.